Seconds. Let's check the mic. Appears to be going good. I have no idea what's pinning desktop audio up so high, so I'm going to mute that briefly. Webcam is disabled. Cool. That's a piece of junk. So yeah, welcome back to hardware mode. It's a far cry from all the Tetris I've been playing lately. So, what was it? About a month ago now, closer to 3 weeks, I hopped on eBay because I had money left over from the last Elite Series 2 sale. And I figured, all right, cool. Let's rock it back. I'm going to buy the most brokenest piece of shit Xbox controller I can from eBay. I'm going to spend like almost no money on it. I have no plans of even potentially getting this thing up and running. It is a 100% a donor controller. And here it is. Looks fucking brilliant, doesn't it? Looks like whoever had this thing, their kid decided to like rip and tear at the controller analog stick. Still moves good, but there's just no rubber on it. There's rubber on this one. You can't see it, but this will not get hooked up to a gamepad tester because there just isn't a micro USB connection in that hole right there. My setup isn't optimal for any of this stuff. But yeah, right bumper doesn't even move. You can see the left bumper moves, but the right bumper doesn't. Right trigger's fine. Left trigger feels all sorts of wonky and just doesn't look right. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's some other scratches and gouges. And anytime you buy a used controller off of eBay, it never, used Xbox controller, it never has the back cover. Ever. Like, everybody who's selling a broken controller is like, yeah, it doesn't come with the stupid fucking piece of shit because I'm a stupid piece of shit human or something. I don't know. The other great part of this is this disappeared for 2.5 weeks in the postal system on the way to me. So yeah, let's pop this bad boy open and see just how bad they messed it up. All right, opening these is a little different than opening an Elite Series 2. You start by going after this edge and this edge. And then there's also a screw hiding in here. That's like the warranty sticker. There we go. Screw. All right, let's pop these. Oh, there's other loose crap in here too. Hi, Tifa. Weasel says hi. Way to go, Lilith. Yeah, you can sniff that. You can sniff that all you want. All the sniffs. Here. Here. No? Not interested? Okay, we'll put you back down. Thanks for coming over and saying hi, Jonas. I love you. Look, your turn to investigate. There's a Lilith. Yeah, those are tools. Look at that thing. Don't even care. You're just a Duke. There you go. Okay, back to... Which side was I even working on? I think it was this side. Yeah, it was this side. Yes, I have to say hi to the animals every time they come over. So the other bit of good news I've got is that I got a vaccine yesterday. So, oh, wow, this is dirty. This is children. I can tell you right now, this is thanks to children. Yeah! God, that's dirty. People don't realize how dirty they are. That's good. Okay, let's get over to the other side. Okay, that worked. Oh, that's why I snapped a few of the... Alright, that is tamper-resistant Torx. Probably 9, maybe a little bigger. That's not even going into anything. Yeah, this thing has been thrown repeatedly. No wonder everything's broken. This is... I'm not sure if this is a small child or an angry gamer. Let's be real, there isn't much of a difference. Is there really all that much of a difference between a small child and an angry gamer? Alright. What is jingling on here? Oh, okay. It's the battery. The battery posts. So... this just pops off. Wow. That's a piece of the PCB. This is so totally going to be a donor card, donor piece. Holy shit. So there's what your controller looks like outside of the bit. There's your analog sticks. Let's see what's going on with this bad boy. That's not even making contact with the switch. Here. Well, at least that came off in one piece. Oh, Jesus. No, 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 no. That's right. So that piece of the PCB that came off appears to be the... right there. This piece of PCB came off of here. And that was that screw that was up here. So, yes, this has been thrown multiple times. That is a button for connection. The... holy shit. That is... damn. So, let me see if I can get a little extra light. Come on. Zoom. Focus. Focus. There are no pads left on that connection. Whatsoever. They're all ripped off. Every single pad on that that's supposed to be on that connection is gone. Now, if you ever take one of these apart and your analog stick does that, it's because once this is on, it doesn't really... and you've got the front piece of it on. Doesn't really go much, but yeah, this is a very, very, very broken controller. Why is the... why are the triggers not working? That's what I'm wondering. A piece of the... yeah, the pads are just all gone. Yeah, well, this controller's junk anyway, so this is well beyond my ability to repair, but it's $20 well spent. So when you bend these, when you push down on these bumpers, this part sits over it. And it's this little part that I just clip back on here. That's actually what gives it its elasticity back. Really? I just found the problem. Okay. So, this wasn't working because... what's really hard to see on camera is right along here, just because it's all black, there is a piece that goes along here and matches into that one. On this side, it's bent. So that's why that right trigger, that right button wasn't working. Right bumper. Because this thing has been thrown repeatedly. Hi, Lilith. How you doing, miss? Ah, hi. How did they do that? Let me try stronger. Yeah, this bent back down just a little bit better. Hmm. That's Miss Lilith right there. That's Miss Hith. What are you hooked on? What you thinking, Miss Miss? What you thinking, Miss Miss? What you thinking, stinking? Huh? Interesting. Okay. Now, You know, I might actually be able to undo these analog sticks on this. Yep, 9 and 6. So you might look at me like, why did you do that? You could probably pull that off. That wire right there is the antenna that connects to the Xbox. There's a little teeny tiny port right there. Sorry, my lighting situation is suboptimal in here. Right there, that goes in there. That can pop off. Holy shit. Yeah, no wonder this thing will never work. This isn't even going to be good as a donor board. I might be able to strip some parts or whatnot, but fuck. These shouldn't be white. The pad's just ripped right off onto that connection. Wow. There's no way for me to even try to repair that. Really. Like this connection is supposed to be here. Right there. Yeah, this is indeed the brokenest piece of shit I could possibly buy. Cool. All right. That is actually normal. These are supposed to be bent up like that. Every time I've ever opened one, they've had that kind of bend to them, so this is a good piece. From what I can tell, this frame is good. These motors are probably salvageable, so let's do this. And like I said, I did buy this for parts. These are good parts. These are probably good parts. Okay, we are split apart. Let me get the soldering equipment ready to go. I will take these motors off. I need to grab solder out of the toolbox. Bear with me for a minute. I gotta switch some stuff around. Okay. Gotta do something else with this light. The pins in that look good, at least. So, alright, you. Yeah, this is totally the most broken piece of crap I could have gotten. And it's exactly what I wanted. All I wanted was a broken piece of shit, and I got it. Okay, let's desolder some motors. I have a solder fume extractor over here. So when you see me pull over and tin my wires, that's what I'm doing. Come on, transfer the heat. There we go. Sometimes you gotta add a little solder to get it to go. Things are moving too much. Here we go. Okay, let's reset for the other side. These should be good parts. And in all honesty, once this is cleaned up, I can probably get the paint off. I can probably use it at some point, maybe, or somebody can. This helping hands is not very helpful. Okay, cool. And looks like there's nothing to pull off in the other one. Clean you up. Remember, this is a practice board, so let's see if I can get these analog sticks off. Actually, I think aside from it looks like most of the rest of the board is in pretty decent shape too, so okay, well that bad boy's warming up. Text message check. Is it right time for her already? Yeah. Ooh, that might have actually cleaned it up. Holy shit, I actually got one off. Maybe got an analog stick off fucking once. What's up? Oh, okay.
It's about ready to come out of the oven, so
Yeah, it's
ready.
gonna be a couple hours before I'll be ready to eat, so
Oh,
eat at it later.
Okay.
Well, that was completely off camera, but it was monumental because that was the first time I'd actually managed to. I actually got a freaking analog stick off. That's what totally screwed up that other. So, if you get an analog stick that's drifting, what's actually. Go ahead, and things are in decent shape. Emphasis on decent shape. What's actually going wrong is in these right here. Black is best. This greenish, bluish, aquamarine, if you want to call it that. These are okay. Or if you see an orange one, it's shit. So that's likely still okay. I'm not sure. But that even left that in decent position to taken off. Let me adjust this. And I'm going to take this stick off. Okay, looks like I might have to go back after this one again. Just takes a little longer for that to melt. Oh yeah, things are loose. Okay, I might just be able to pull that out now. Yes. Hey, alright, a second one done right. I'm making progress, I'm learning things, I'm doing things right. So, again, if anybody's even watching, which at this point is very unlikely because I didn't even tag anything. Yeah, nobody's watching, but this is your analog stick. On an Xbox, this is actually what you're manipulating. And if you pull on them and they come kind of out but stop, and then push back down, that's because you're actually just pulling the cap off. Just pulling the cap off. That's all you're doing. But cool. That board is, I don't have a way testing it, but I'm gonna guess that this board is probably okay, and that it's likely, yeah, the pins look good in there. This connection, I can't see any issues with it. So I'm gonna hit it with a quick cleanup real fast. Turn that off so it cools off. Just a real quick cleanup before I get ready to just be put away. Because it is slightly dirty. Honestly, I feel pretty good after getting through that. I've had the two on those Elite Series 2s that I was working on. I had a real hard time with the analog sticks. That's actually what kind of caused me to have to go buy that other bit. But yeah, that's dirty. Yeah, sweet. That should be dry pretty quick. And I can't really test anything too much further. I do have another Xbox One controller I could probably match parts into, but I don't really think I need to. And I wouldn't try, well, no, I probably could try to use this board again. It just wouldn't sit quite right. But I think this is better as a donor board. Like, if I ever come around to needing to get parts off that, like if this gets messed up somehow on somebody's controller and I'm replacing it, I could just hot air that off and transplant it, or transplant this. Or this could be transplanted, or this is actually soldered down here, could be transplanted. Is that supposed to be? Yeah, it's supposed to be angled. I don't know what this daughter board is, but yeah, there's definitely salvageable parts off of that. I'm glad I got it. Every trace is fucking gone. But this mid-frame is still in decent shape, and it looks like the buttons are all in really good shape, except for this Xbox button, which needs to be cleaned. So I think what I've got going here is this is entirely keepable. So there are a lot of useful parts out of all of this. Like, motors are always good to have, especially when I'm just getting them for sweet. I don't have to go with them tonight. So let's take a look at the physical here. Let's clean some of this shit up. Clean this bad boy up. I'm glad I bought this. This is nice to have for parts. So I can turn around and like buy another one And then based on what, if anything, is wrong with it, I got pieces that I can use to make it work right. Ooh, that's slightly coming off, see? You know, this isn't electronics. I should probably do this with a 70% IPA, save the 99% for real stuff. And if that paint gets to be too much, I actually have some acetone sitting around, so I can use that acetone. Is it acetone? It's nail polish remover, whatever that ends up being. So yeah, for this, I'm just gonna use the 70% IPA because the 99% was expensive. I think this is gonna do about the same work. Yeah, it's taking it up. There's a little bit of texturing on these too. I didn't realize that. It's not as much as, say, the like this is an Xbox Series S controller. There's more texture there than there is here, but there is a little bit of texture, so that's good. Okay, let's try. Let's get the cleaning done here. Look at how dirty this shit is. I need to see when CTM Masters starts. What time does it start? Let's see. Announcements. Okay. I can't believe how messed up that thing was inside. This was clearly thrown repeatedly. Okay, let me grab that nail polish remover because that's probably gonna be my best bet for getting at that paint. Oh yeah, acetone. This is gonna stink. Let me see if I got something else. I think the Q-tips aren't going to cut it, but my girlfriend, when she worked at Target, tipped me off to makeup remover pads. Basically cotton rounds. They're like Q-tips, but flatter. So this lets me cover a bigger area. Oh, yeah. If this doesn't destroy the plastic, which it doesn't look like it is. It did strip the plastic just a smidge. But the point is to get the paint off because this thing is practically unusable otherwise. A little IPA just to help neutralize. Okay. Now, warmed up. Let's see. This is like paint or some shit. Actually. Yes, this is just a toothbrush. I totally forgot I had the toothbrush sitting around. A little bit of have to acetone that part. Yeah, the unfortunate part of using the acetone is that it gets the paint off, but it takes a little bit of plastic with it. But I need the paint off. Okay, cool. That's cleaned. Yes. Yeah. See if Classic Tetris Monthly Masters is on. I can explain some randomizer. It is up. Cool. Get some Tetris sound in the background. All right. Well, let's see how all the isopropyl is going to do on this. Wow, they really. Could turn this into an art project. Yeah. Wow, Yeezy got a game on Tristop? Okay. You gotta run downstairs to sink. Okay. It's acetone time. Shit. A little too much. Yeah, unfortunately, this takes a layer off, but there's so much of that paint on there that really wasn't much of a choice. I mean, it doesn't look as 5-year-old art projecty as it did. As still kind of does. Okay. That's not great, but it looks a hell of a lot better than it did. So cool. I'm gonna pack all this up and call it a hardware mode. That was probably not as fun as I hoped it would be, but well, for anybody watching, which was probably all maybe one person. So, but yeah, clean up, put this away, and then I'll probably have another hardware mode next Saturday. Bye.